Well, good morrow, Facebook. As the expression goes, good morrow, good morning, whatever. So check this out, yo. My wands sold out like that. It's within like 3 to 4 to 5 days. Not too shabby. I marked all the orders as in progress because tomorrow I'll be going to the bank and getting them the money to ship them. I have a little bit of extra money coming in from wand sales, the last bit of it there. So I want to make sure I get all the money I can from my wand sales before I mail them. And 10 wands shouldn't be too bad. What's up, Nick? Despite all the negative bullshit that's gone on with my wands in the last couple of days, they still sold out. They still bloody well sold out. Yeah. I'm pretty much fighting off the last of this cold. So I haven't been doing much. Sleeping, trying to get rid of the cold as quickly as possible. Sleeping and eating spicy food and taking hot showers and blowing my nose as often as I can. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thanks, Evan. I'm pretty much over the cold, though, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to. Yeah. My nose isn't stuffy. So this makes me feel good about getting all my wands sold. Yeah. I would go and do it today, but I want to make sure I get, because I got another 20 some odd dollars coming into my bank account. That way I know for sure I have enough money to ship all the wands, you know. It never hurts to be a bit more cautious. Take your time, assess things properly. Don't be in a rush to get things done. Measure. You shouldn't have to measure once and cut twice. No, it's measure twice, cut once. You know what I'm saying? If you apply that mentality to everything in life, you'd be amazed how much your world changes. So right after the Facebook live stream, I watched Billy and Mandy, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy on YouTube, and took a bit of a nap. And I don't know, something told me to get up and make a video earlier. And yeah, after I seen all the shit that was going down earlier, I'm like, okay, you can either have a wand that's blessed by a practitioner that costs $400, or you can pay $26.66 for a wand that's made by a practitioner. I mean, it's really a no-brainer, Facebook. Most people would really pay for the cheaper wand that's actually been made by a practitioner. Still have some of that 3 and 4 from earlier. And I'm like, I kind of almost forgot what was in here. I'm like, I got up kind of thirsty, and I'm like, whoa, hold on, that's good. And then I remembered, oh yeah, made a bomb-ass drink combination. Hold on. See, if my wand's selling out this fast, something told me I made the right move. Yeah. It's good. There's only one Four Loco in there, but I don't care. I'm still grateful that, you know, Exhumed sent such an awesome package, yo. I was like, oh, hey, check this out. And promoting the shirt that he made, least I could do. You know, that helps his business out, too. Yeah. That's how it works on the internet, man. You scratch people's back, they'll scratch your back. You know, you help each other out. Now, imagine if the whole internet worked like that. You'd be sitting there going, huh. Now, this next thing might piss a couple women off, but hear me out. You see a lot of female YouTubers who are more well-endowed, and I noticed this. If a woman has big tits and she's on YouTube, 95% of her videos, she's showing cleavage. And that's to get males to watch her videos. Don't bullshit me. And if you're the same kind of woman that does that and then gets offended when people check you out in public, it's like, duh. But here's the thing, guys do that shit on YouTube too. Guys who are muscular, beefy as fuck, you know. You'll see them wearing t-shirts and muscle shirts on YouTube showing off their muscles and shit. I mean, when you have something that works for you and your sex appeal, work with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed of it. I mean, women call men pigs all the time. Not all of them, but some of them do. And it's like, okay, you sound like somebody who's had a bad experience with men. How is that my fault? Why are you oppressing me for it? Because someone else treated you like shit. That doesn't seem very fair. And to be quite honest, if you know exactly how it feels to be treated like shit by the opposite sex, why do it to the opposite sex? Be the bigger fucking person. And that's easier said than done because there have been a lot of men that have treated women like shit. And there have been a lot of women that have treated men like shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a vicious cycle that feeds itself. And when men and women characteristically do shit that they're known for doing, it makes their sex look bad. It gives them a bad name. And that kind of crap really fucks the dating scene, to be honest. Especially in smaller areas. There should have been 2 Four Locos in there. Check the box again. That's the thing of it, is when I emptied it, I looked in there and there was nothing else in there. You know, if you forgot to send it, that's cool, dude. No worries. Or I don't know what the hell happened. But it's all good. The box was empty when I threw it away. Trust and believe. Because Exhumed Visions just sent me a message. He's like, yo, Josh, there should have been 2 Four Locos in there. Check the box again. That's the thing of it, is when I did the unboxing video on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, it was completely empty. No worries, though. And don't let other people convince you of your feelings for a person. You know what I'm saying? It's very common for men and women to sit there and, you know, say, well, this person, blah, 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 blah. And they'll say it to their fellow man, or they'll say it to their fellow woman. And they'll say it because some part of them is jealous that you two are getting together. And it's fucked. You know what I'm saying? Subconsciously, that's what they're doing. Maybe they don't realize it, but subconsciously, when you hear someone say, oh, so-and-so was right, he is a pig, blah, blah, blah. How do you know? You haven't gotten to know me yet. I like boobs. If that makes me a pig, then I guess women are bitches for liking dick. I'll drink to that. My example of going a bit too far to prove a point. But double standards are a bitch, man. They don't work like that, do they? No. No. Nothing you can do about it, really. I mean, if a woman says she likes big dick, then that's just a lady having standards. If a man says he likes big boobs, he's a pig. The fuck is that? And not every man and not every woman is like that. That's the thing of it. That is the bloody fucking thing of it. You might think, oh, my boobs are too small, my dick's too small, I have autism, blah, 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 I'm too poor, I'm too fat, I'm too broke, blah, 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 blah. Fuck that. Those are just excuses. If I ended up having sex with 7 different chicks before I'm 20 fucking 8, then what the fuck is stopping you? That's actually a respectable number. Yeah. And it's weird because when I was in high school, I thought it was never going to happen. But you get out of high school, you get out of the, the judgmental sort of environment. That's the thing of it, too, is high school is kind of a reflection of our society, if you think about it. High school kids are very judgmental towards each other. And, so are adults towards each other. Oh, look at that person's car. That looks hideous. Okay, so that person's car is not in your taste, but they have a car. They're making their life happen for them. If you don't have a car, you're just talking shit because you're jealous they have a car. I'll drink that, Diana Smith. Here's the thing of it, though. Women are just as perverted as men, whether they like to admit it or not. Women fart just like men do, but it's bullshit because if a woman farts, oh, that's not very ladylike. Excuse me, but that's a human function. Who the fuck are you with your sexist fart crap? I mean, come on. We all fart. But, of course, men are expected to be gross, hairy animals. So when a man farts, no one says shit about it like, oh, he's being a typical gross male, right? But if a woman farts, oh, that's not very ladylike, excuse me. Or if you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. If a woman cusses, oh, that's not very ladylike. Fuck out of here with that shit. It's the sexist crap like that in our society that I fucking cannot stand. That shit pisses me off. It's like, okay, what's that gonna do long term for our society? Not a damn bit of good. These social expectations. And it's like women get mad just like men do, and they'll cuss to relieve that anger. It's just part of human nature. So is it fair that society holds men and women to different standards, but basically it's the same standard? It's a power struggle is all it is. It's like I've said, it's not even a matter of what anatomy you have. It's basically a competitive power struggle. What's this so-called 3 and 4 you were making earlier? Yeah, hold on a second. To make a 3 and 4, you need 3 ingredients. You need 4 Loko, either sour apple 4 Loko or 4 Loko black. We got the sour apple 4 Loko, some Mountain Dew Black Label, and some Mountain Dew Green Label. Boom, just like that. Refreshing. To the wand selling out, into continuous wand sales. Now, by the end of the day, those last 2 orders should process. And I can take that money, transfer it. That way I know for a flippin' fact I have enough money to mail off the wands. It's better to be prepared than it is to not be prepared. Better to need it and have it than need it and not have it. Yeah, that comment's getting removed. That was pretty gross, yo. Come on now. There's nothing goth about that. That's just human nature. Okay. Oh, look, the potions master has done it again. That's fucking delicious. Because that's what I call alcohol. I call it potion. I'm going to the liquor store, but like I'm going to the potion store. If you think about it, what is chemistry? It's potions. Magic is real. You just gotta know where to find it. That's something most people don't realize, Facebook. Well, ain't that a bitch? Thank you for letting me know of that person's misdeeds. So that way I can go to Facebook and ban their sorry asses. I don't have a credit card. I have a debit card and that's it, which is the smart way to do it. Thing about credit cards is, yeah, you can buy it, but it has a limit, and then eventually you have to pay it back. And, oh, look at that. I'm not even friends with that person. Yeah. Lives in Casper, Wyoming. Yeah, no, I'm just going to ignore that. it's pretty easy for trolls to say, oh yeah, blah blah blah, I live here, blah blah blah. I mean, all you gotta do is type in the place, and you know what I'm saying. 9 times out of 10 these days, I'm not gonna accept a friend request unless I know for sure the person's legit and they're not some fucking troll. I try to get my Facebook full of fans and good friends, but occasionally they'll slip through the cracks, you know, and you'll get these assholes that stalk you on social media just to make your life a living hell. And it's like, jokes on them, my wands still sell out. I'm getting more subscribers on YouTube, you know. Wow. And you're getting banned from my fucking Facebook, dude. That is most definitely not what's up. I'm not going to sit here and have you. Kai is a troll. I never did that. I will message you the screenshots. Okay. We got one person. Now this is typical life in the day, right? You get one person saying, I'm not a troll, this person's a troll, and the other person saying the exact same thing. I was gonna say, like, if you want to prove your point, you don't have to be graphic. Just some people doing some work. No worries. MC Hammer Time. Yeah. Now let's close one of these windows right quick. Wow. There you go. Yeah. People gotta do what they gotta do to get their hustle on, man. So it's no bother to me. Oh yes, Cobra Craft Wands will continue to sell wands because they're still selling out. And the business pitch that I put, real magic wands at a real affordable price. Which means they can be used for cosplay, costumes, that sort of thing. They can also, in fact, be used for real magic. That's one of the advantages of having a Cobra Craft wand. And that's something that most people, you know, I don't know about y'all, but it's like the point I made earlier. You can buy an overpriced wand that's been so-called blessed by a practitioner, or you can buy a wand that was made by a practitioner. And being as I'm a practitioner of the occult, you know what I'm saying? It just makes more sense to buy a wand from me because not only are they cheaper, but they're better quality. You know? And I guarantee you it's not going to take long. People start coming back to my side and buying my wands a lot quicker. It's like, okay, so the other person may be making more money, but eventually people are going to see that, wait a second, you're charging way too much fucking money for your wands. Well, thank you, Brett Mills. Much obliged. Congrats on selling out all your wands, bro. Hell yeah. I made a legit business selling homemade, handmade magic wands on Etsy. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. I should have done this shit ages ago. Yeah. Now, after I get the wands shipped out, if I have enough money for sandpaper and another can of red and another can of glow-in-the-dark spray paint, you already know what's up. I like including a glow-in-the-dark wand with each batch if I can, but sometimes I can't. Because glow-in-the-dark paint I use for my wands, only the best. I found a can that's more expensive, but it glows a lot brighter, to be honest. Yeah. Here's to me winning the lottery and building my dream house and producing the finest wands Etsy's ever seen. Because people think, well, if you won the lottery and built your dream house, would you still do Cobra Craft Wands? The answer is, of course. I'd be adding staves and scepters to my list of wands. I'd be doing staves and scepters in different colors. Yeah. I could buy a bunch of quartz crystals here in town in bulk. And then if I had to, order sticks online if I couldn't gather them. And then, yeah, make this shit happen. Empty can crushes for my fans and for Cobra Craft Wands. On a side note, did you know that cannabis is really good for senior citizens? If you can't smoke it, you can bake it into some brownies, man. The reason why I say that is because it's great for treating arthritis, cataracts, multiple sclerosis, diabetes, joint discomfort, Alzheimer's, cataracts, glaucoma. A lot of ailments that older people get can be reversed or treated by introducing cannabis into their life. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some people who are like, well, I used to smoke and I don't want to do that to my lungs. Like, okay, you don't have to smoke marijuana to indulge in it. Our founding fathers used that shit to party and have a good time. They couldn't drink clean drinking water because they didn't have the technology we have today. So our founding fathers are basically getting drunk and stoned all the fucking time. And that's how our country was founded. Amen. Now, if you look at history, the first United States flag was sewn from a hemp sail. There was this sail ship, and they took the hemp sail from this sail ship, and they had Martha Stewart sew it into the first United States flag. Benjamin Franklin himself wore clothing made out of hemp. And that motherfucker's on a $100 bill. I'm just saying. And it's always nice to have a shining example, because if I'm bringing my wands out to ship them, people are going to be like, oh, you make wands. Open up my stash bag and be like, yeah, check this out. Pull them all out and be like, shh. Yeah. There might be some chicks who are like, okay, that's just weird. You make wands. And there's some chicks who are going to be like, yo, I dig your creative side. Okay? Focus on the chicks who dig your creative side. The chicks who are sitting there saying, oh, you're a fucking freak. Look at you, you little weirdo. Making wands, that's just stupid. Yeah, joke's on you. I'm making money doing this shit and making my fans happy, so... And traditionally, wands are carved out of sticks. Traditionally speaking, yes, because it's a tool made from Mother Earth. I'll drink to that. What's my net worth? Not worried about it right now. Did you make enough to ask that girl out? More than likely, yes. Yes, and if I didn't make enough to ask her out now, I'll definitely have money to ask her out when I can. Yeah. And she's tired of waiting and goes on to someone else. That's her loss, not mine. Smart ass comments. I love it. Nice Dracula hair. Check this out. Now this side seems to be growing in a little bit quicker than this side, but at least both sides are growing in. I found a hair dye that didn't make my scalp itch. That's most definitely what's up. The pneumonia-free shit is the way to go, people. If you're gonna dye your hair, dye it with stuff that doesn't kill it. Yeah. Little black devil's lock. Dun, 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 dun. I'm actually looking forward to the Aussie concert in about 3 weeks. Yeah. It's gonna be fucking sick. October 2nd, baby. I kept the tickets in a very safe spot, so that way I don't lose it. And my problem is I need a ride up to said concert and back. And I was thinking about asking that chick out to the concert because I know she's into rock and roll. And if she can get the day off that day, that'd be cool to take her. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make my widow's peak look like devil horns, and that kind of worked. Yeah. People are like, you gotta make them so pointy, and I'm like, yeah, if you want devil horns at least. Yeah. Very dancing looking hairdo right about now. Like, yo. Yeah. I'm not worried about taking a video at the concert. I'm more worried about just experiencing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to get my knuckles touched up before I go to the concert. And then my devil's lock formed a snake tongue. There we go. Now we're talking. I don't know how the fudge I pulled that off, but there you go. My devil's lock just formed a snake tongue. That's cool as shit. Yeah. Man. Have you thought about getting any other tattoos for the Aussie con? Good question. If I could just get this one touched up, I'm not worried about it. Even if I don't get it touched up before the concert, at least I have it. You know what I'm saying? So if I have to wait till after the concert to get it touched up, I'm not worried about it. The fact that I have it shows loyalty to the godfather of heavy rock. Yeah. Hold on one second. You see this, Facebook? This is a signed photo of Ozzy Osbourne, laminated in a protective case. No bullshit. This thing is fucking awesome. I keep it up here on my wand rack. Right there. I don't know about that. See, when I go to a concert, I'm not going there to get tang. I'm going there to enjoy the concert. A lot of women who go to a rock concert aren't looking to get laid. They're looking to enjoy the concert. They don't want some sleazeball trying to get down their pants. You know what I'm saying? If going to the concert results in getting laid, cool. But if not, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That right there is exactly the problem with our fucking society. Oh, that gonna get you so much. I mean, I appreciate the comment. Like, that Devil's Lock is gonna get you so much tang at the Ozzy concert. I'm like, dude, come on. No. Don't think like that. I like getting pussy as much as the next heterosexual, but here's the thing of it. You gotta be a gentleman about this shit. I'll be seeing Ozzy Osbourne on October 2nd at the Denver, Colorado Pepsi Dome. Yeah. And I want to try to get some money saved up before the concert so that way I can buy a t-shirt at least when I'm there. I don't care about buying a beer at the concert, to be brutally honest. I would much rather have a t-shirt from the concert. Because you can drink beer all day, every day, but having a t-shirt that you bought at one of his last performances, you know what I'm saying? That would mean a lot more to me than having a beer. You know. Well, I was sipping on a 3 and a 4. Pretty much the same drink combination from the last live stream. Some pretty righteous shit, man. Yeah. A big thank you to those of you who ordered Cobra Craft Wands. We'll get those in the mail tomorrow. Y'all catch cool cobras on the flip side.